USA. And I play with my voodoo doll, stick those pins and drop them in, saying born in the USA. Oh, and everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil. And everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil. And you know I'm evil now, and you shout it loud and proud.
Gotta get water. Gotta get warm. I'd eat my own arm right now. Oh, man. Please let there be a medicine cabinet. Hurry it up! Nah.
Huh? I find you hiding in there. Oh, help me.
Shit. Shit.
Agent Bradley?
What's the news?
Hate to say it, but we've lost them in the woods.
Send out search parties. And notify local radio stations. I want everyone in the country knowing the name Holt.
Roger that.
The Holts. Think we're gonna catch them?
I'd say 50-50. The next 24 hours are critical. So it just depends on how smart they are.
Huh? I should stay inside.
That's the Woodman's cottage. It was my mom's, so don't drop it.
Are you the one who found me?
You're in pretty rough shape. You got babbling about some cabin or something. Are you lost?
No. I got hit by a car
Where? In the forest?
on the highway. I must have hit my head and wondered.
Oh. Wow. Well, maybe I should call 911. I'd drive you to the hospital, but I'm not supposed to use a car.
No. I'm not that hurt. I mean, not hospital hurt.
You could be. You should get checked out.
I'm not, though. I swear.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. I wasn't sure for a while there. Are you okay? You went to Two Rock High, right?
Yeah. The high school. I went for a while.
Thought so. You used to eat lunch alone under that gnarly tree by the parking lot, right?
The juniper. Yeah, that was me.
Tell me your name again.
It's Dean.
Hey, Dean. I'm Vanessa.
Look, could I rest here a while? My head, I'll stay out of the way, I promise.
I guess I don't mind the company. But you have to be gone before 8 or my dad will kill us both. And just so we're clear, I once kicked a guy in the nuts so hard he swallowed his own tongue.
Good to know.
Here, these are old, but they're clean.
Thank you.
So, why'd you leave TRH? You got sick of Mrs. Campbell always sending everyone to detention?
Nah, I dropped out.
That makes 2 of us, by the way. I mean, technically I was pulled out so I could go to a lame Catholic school and be told what to wear and what to think, but what was your excuse?
I didn't like being stuck inside all day.
What about gym?
They kept trying to teach me basketball.
On that indoor court where the AC always breaks?
Yeah.
See? Much better.
BB, where's my sandwich?
I'll be right there!
Who was that?
Oh, it's just my Mima. Are you hungry? You're gonna behave yourself today, right, Mima?
Hang on, I forgot my cigarettes.
You haven't smoked in years.
Haven't I?
Nope.
We have some new developments in what police are now calling the Desert Dream Massacre. We knew one of the shooters was killed at the scene, but it's been confirmed 3 more are still on the loose.
You okay with ham and cheese?
Oh, none of those disgusting sliced singles.
The gunman who died was identified as Dale Holt of Two Rock, who had a prior conviction for assault.
BB, I was listening to that.
Mima, we have a visitor.
Hello there.
Hang on, I know that voice. Oh, Lord Almighty, you're home. Is it really you, Maddie?
Hi, Mima. I missed you.
My grandbaby. Where have you been all this time?
Oh, I was,
On an exchange program, living with another family.
here. Let me help.
So, Matt, when you were with that other family, what did you do all day? I'm just curious, since you weren't at school and all.
I had a job, driving deliveries for a hardware shop.
Oh, did you like it?
It was alright. Got me outside. Anyway, I didn't get a choice. That is the ma of the family I was with. She said I gotta earn.
That sucks. You're too young for that.
Legal working age is 16. I'm 2 years in.
Matthew, you're going to get an earful from your father being away from home for so long.
Why would you even say that?
Do you know how much hell your father's been through losing your mother? The two of you don't understand what it's like for him.
Could you try not taking his side for once?
I'm going to go listen to Murder, She Wrote. Welcome home, Maddie.
She used to be my role model. She had a motorcycle license, she knew karate. Now she either can't find her pants or can't remember how to put them on.
Matthew, he's your...
My brother. He died in a car accident.
How did it happen?
Spring break? A year ago? Matt was grounded as usual. My dad's always grounding us. So he snuck out to this party. Said I wouldn't have liked it, though I think he just wanted to keep me out of trouble. And when he wasn't at breakfast the next morning, our dad was furious. And then we got the call. It happened on his way home.
My brother died too. Kinda recent.
How?
He got shot.
Fuck. That's horrible.
I know.
Look, do you mind if I study for a little bit? Finals start next week, and I haven't opened a book all semester.
Can I help clean up?
Be my guest. You know, you were smart to drop out. I mean, do we really need to know 3 ways Andrew Jackson changed the US presidency?
Don't think so.
If this comes up, I'm just gonna skip it. So, were you close?
Huh?
To your brother?
Once, he shot me 6 times with a BB gun. But he looked out for me when Pa was drinking. So, I guess it depended on the day.
Your dad, he's a drunk or something?
Was a drunk. Now he's fighting for his life in a VA hospital.
Damn. Your luck's as bad as mine. What happened?
He was up painting a roof and fell off a ladder. The way he landed...
Oh, man. I'm sorry. This is a horrible thing to say, but sometimes I wish my dad would fall off a ladder or whatever.
Come on. You don't mean that.
You'd understand if you knew him. He's a control freak.
Hey, I hate my family sometimes too. If it ain't my pa drunk or my brother's picking on me, it's everyone just mad at each other for no reason.
See? You get it. Anyway, sorry that got so dark. Hey, you want to help me study?
Oh, I don't think I'll be much help.
Yeah, you will. It's always better with someone else.
Okay, sure.
Minnesota?
Nope,
Wyoming?
still no.
Oh my god, I give up.
It's Alaska. Over 3 million acres of parks, all protected. Only place with more is Canada.
Let me see. Okay, your turn.
What? No, I
Which
don't...
president signed the 1906 Landmark Antiquities Act, created the Forest Service, and established 5 national parks, including the Grand Canyon?
Wait, I think I saw this on TV. Thomas Jefferson?
Nope, you're 100 years too early. The correct answer is Teddy Roosevelt. And I am officially gonna fail.
So? You don't need some test to know that you're smart and... You know what? Never mind.
Dean, that was, like, really sweet. Shit, he's home early. Just say you're a friend from school. Actually, no, say you're my study partner. The school paired us up because... Hi, Dad. I thought you were working late.
I didn't see another car out front. Who's this?
This is Dean, from school.
Hello, Dean from school.
Hello, sir.
Well, I'm glad to see you studying. But remind me, Dean, which school do you go to?
Huh? The Bridgeley School.
Yeah, that's right.
Dean's new at school. That's why the academic office put us into a study group together.
Fine. But you didn't ask permission.
Well, you weren't around to ask.
I should go.
You're not going anywhere. I like to know who my daughter spends her time with.
You're a cop?
I run a private security firm.
His company guards banks in a town that hasn't had a bank robbery in decades.
Enough, Vanessa. Anyway, that might be changing. You hear about this motel massacre down on Route 66?
Oh, right, on the radio earlier. Well, I hope they catch them.
So do I. There's a manhunt underway. Once the FBI gets some sketches of this Holt family, their faces will be all over the country.
Jason, I need your help with something.
Get back to the studying. And next time, you ask before you bring a stranger in the house.
I am so sorry.
I really think I should leave.
You can't. Not yet.
Vanessa, where's Mima's audiobook?
Hang on. It's probably in the bathroom. Dad, have you checked her underwear drawer?
Why would it be in an underwear drawer?
Ask her.
Hey, I really gotta go. I've gotta get home. And I feel a lot better.
Thanks for saying goodbye, at least.
You saved my life. I don't know how to thank you.
You could help me study again sometime? Over coffee?
I always wanted to try a fancy coffee.
Here, let me give you my 411. Call during the week. He's almost always at work.
Jay, you in there? Wake up and hang these bushtails in the pantry for me. Jay? Damn it, I'll do it myself. Son of a bitch! Come here! The fuck are you doing here? Huh? Speak up.
I don't know where I am. I just want to go home.
And you just happened to stumble across my cabin.
Oh.
How'd you hear about this place? Huh? Who told you?
I swear, I didn't hear about it.
You look a little young to be working for those assholes. But something tells me you ain't being straight with me.
I am being straight. I am being straight. I promise. Nobody told me about this place.
That's right, 'cause it don't exist. I reckon there's only one reason you came here, and that's to steal my stuff.
I won't say anything. I won't tell anyone about this place.
That's right, 'cause you ain't leaving. Where are you from?
My mom's half Dene, half Maori.
You dumb shit. I was asking where you lived. Never mind. And this mom of yours, does she know you're here, thief?
No. I sneaked out without telling her. She doesn't care what I do anyway. And I'm not a thief.
I caught a kid trying to steal from my wallet once. Got my knife under his chin. A knife just like this one.
Please don't.
Why? What do you think I did to him?
I think you're making this up just to scare me.
Don't you call me a liar, you cocky little asshole. Told that boy I was gonna cut him loose after I cut a piece off him. But seeing as I'm a reasonable man, I let him choose which, finger or ear. Now it's your turn. Choose.
Will it hurt?
Ear, huh? Finger's what he chose. That's when I see tears coming. So I tell him, there's no greater shame than stealing from your own father. And as he was my eldest son, I was gonna teach him some respect. Now that may sound harsh, but it's no different to how my pappy taught me. And afterwards, I said, You'll thank me for it. He never thanked me for it. Instead, he started to cry for his mama. So I let him go.
Pa? Hey, Pa! You in there?
Listen good, you little fuck. You know what'll happen if I see you here again. So run home to your mama and never look back. Now run, meatball. Faster! Before I change my mind!
Pa, what you shooting at?
Yes! Yes! A road! Don't be broken. Don't be broken. Please don't be. Ah! Mom. Mom. I'm sorry. I should have come straight home. Adventure camp? Hope you and your boy have a great trip, Miss Willema. He's gonna be so surprised. That's today. Oh, Mom. Pull! Ugh, you can do this! Oh, man. I really don't feel good.
Boy, I got half the sheriff's department looking for you.
Tell my mom. I'm sorry.
Now, hold on. You tell her yourself. You okay? Jesus, what happened to you?
I was looking for the fort.
Ash, what are you talking about? What happened to you out there?
I couldn't find it. I fell. Got lost. That's all.
Ash? 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 Easy, easy. I got you. We're gonna get you to a hospital. Okay?
Lucky to get over the highway, much less the border. They'd be looking everywhere. Well, you got a better plan? 'Cause I'll go.
Jay!
Oh, God. I thought I lost you.
I thought they got you, Ma. I was so scared.
I'm fine, darling. Nothing a couple of aspirin won't fix. Are you okay?
Better now.
What were you thinking, sneaking up on us like that? Were you followed?
I know how to cover my tracks. You got some kind of plan?
Beginnings of one. Dante's got an account number in that little black book. If it's what I think it is,
That's
then...
for later. First, we need to get to Canada.
Canada?
Cops are gonna be all over the southern border, so we head north.
You hate the cold.
Don't worry, Jay. I got your back. You know that, right?
I got yours too. You're my brother.
Good. I'm gonna take first watch. You two get some rest. We got a long day tomorrow.
Thought you'd sleep longer. I was tuning up the bike.
Can we talk about this Canada thing?
We're not going to Canada. We're going to Texas.
Huh?
I know a guy in Eagle Pass who can get us across the Grand.
So, why'd you tell Jay North?
'Cause he ain't coming. First thing tomorrow, I'll send him to Kanab. Say he's our scout. By the time he gets back, we'll be long gone.
No, I am not doing that to him. Ain't it bad enough we lost Dale?
Hey, you think I want this? That I want any of it?
We both know Jay was never exactly your favorite.
But I still looked out for him, didn't I? All I've ever done, I did for this family. Worked my butt off since I was 14. Been protecting you from Pa from when I was old enough to hit him back. Hell, I barely even had a life of my own. I was so busy dealing with everyone else's.
For 25 years, it's always been me.
Who takes it on the chin? Tyler, the eldest. The responsible one. Well, enough's enough, Ma. I ain't going down with the ship. There's 2 seats on that motorcycle, not 3. And Jay ain't getting one.
What are you doing? Leaving.
This is crazy. I'll stay. You two go.
You'll never survive out here alone. But Jay will. He practically lives in these woods.
I don't care. I'll die here if I have to.
Nuh-uh. We're all gonna make it because Jay's gonna do the right thing and stay.
You be the one. I don't want to be alone.
Oh, come on. You love being alone. You've been running off alone ever since you learned to walk. Besides, you owe us.
Owe you?
You heard me. You're the one who stole that goddamn book.
I didn't know.
Exactly. Because you're always in your own goddamn world, Pa. He treated you like you were some golden boy, but you've been lost in your daydream since the day we took you in.
What?
Your real mom should have done us a favor.
Tyler! Enough.
What do you mean? My real mom? Mama? What's he talking about?
You are blood, and I raised you as a son. So that makes me your mother. The rest doesn't matter.
It matters to me. Who is my real mom?
My younger sister. Brooke. She died giving birth to you.
You had a sister? Who was my father?
You don't have one. Shouldn't have been Dale. Should have been you. I'm leaving. You better hope I don't get caught.
Jay, please. Let's talk about this. Tyler, what are you doing?
He knows the whole goddamn plan. Jay! Jay!
Don't you dare hurt him!
Jay! Get back here! Look, forget what I said, okay? Of course I'm your brother. I used to change your diapers. I know you once tried to keep a squirrel as a pet. And that you hate Ma's baked potatoes. I don't want to hurt you, Jay. I just need to know you're not gonna tell anyone the plan. Oh, no, you don't. Get down here, Jay. I swear to fucking God. Jay, help me. Please! My leg can't take a fall! How the hell do you climb so fast?
I don't look down.
Look, Jay. It's been a long day. I shouldn't,
You don't gotta say it. I know what I need to do.
Which way are you gonna go?
Maybe north? Like you said, cops won't expect it.
Then good luck out there. And remember, when it's them or you, pick you.
everybody does a little dance with the devil. And everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil.
Shane, am I drunk? Or are we sitting at a kiddie arcade?
Nope. Don't got no space invaders in here.
Please, can I have some water?
You want a drink? Then buy one.
Your car break down or something?
I just need a ride north.
Well, I'm headed south. Try that fella. Now, how's that for dumb luck?
Excuse me, are you headed north?
How far?
Far as you'll take me?
Well, I don't like hitchhikers much, but I'll bite. Who you running from? And what have you done to piss him off?
I'm just going cross country. I want to see new places.
Must have left in a rush if you didn't bother bringing a bag.
I travel light.
And I travel without passengers.
What if we throw for it? 3 darts each? I win, you give me a ride. If I don't, I'll buy you a drink. 2 drinks?
Ah, what the hell. I'm bored. $27. Your turn.
All right.
Not bad.
I've played before.
Ready for round 2?
$47? What's that? 25?
Hey, slow down, Robin Hood. I want my free drinks. Final round. Stakes are high. Hanging in there, though. For now. No rush, kid. Hate for you to mess up now.
Did I win?
You sharking me? I ain't got no patience for sharks.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for an 18-year-old male, sand-colored hair. Connected to that motel shooting in Two Rock?
Who's asking?
Someone who was there.
Shit. Fucking cops.
Does this look like a place that serves 18-year-olds?
Go for it. I'll keep her busy.
Have you seen him or not? His people killed my partner. He's going straight to death row.
You sure you're a cop? You ain't dressed like one.
I'm off duty. This one's personal.
Yeah, well, I ain't seen anyone.
How about you? Seen anyone underage tonight?
Well, you look pretty young.
Just answer the fucking question.
Okay, let me think. Well, there's Shane at the bar. That big guy Gene who comes around for dinner. And Kyle. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it's Lyle.
Did you see a teenager or not?
No, can't say I did. But if I do, I'll call you. Or actually, I could just call you anyway. Hey. Tell me the truth. You kill all those cops? Blow up a school bus? All that shit from TV?
I don't want trouble.
Shit, kid. You are the trouble. So did you do it?
No, it wasn't me.
Too bad. For a second there, I almost liked you.
Hey, what about my ride?
It wasn't a fair bet.
Hey! Get lost, you fucking hobo!
On the hunt for an 18-year-old male wanted in connection to multiple murders at the Desert Dream Motel in Arizona. According to inside sources, the district attorney intends to pursue the death penalty. Please be advised, he is extremely dangerous.
Collect call?
Yes.
Please state your name.
Tell her it's Dean.
Hello?
I have a collect call from Dean.
Oh my god. Yes, I accept. I was wondering when you'd call.
Vanessa, I need help.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm in Utah. I don't have any money. I've barely slept.
Whoa, slow down. Utah? Are you in some kind of trouble?
The cops. They think I did something. I didn't, but
What do they think you did?
there was this burglary, and I was there. I was part of it. But I swear, I didn't want to be. I got dragged in, and now they think...
It's okay, Dean. I believe you.
You do?
I have good instincts. You're not that kind of person. Look, things have been shitty here too. My dad's convinced you were a drug dealer. He found an old bag of weed in my t-shirt drawer, and now I'm grounded for like half the summer.
Seriously?
I know. He's fucking crazy. Where are you now?
Salt Lake City. Near the Sabrina Hotel?
Okay, I'll book you a room. You can order room service, take a nap, and later I'll call to check that you're...
Vanessa?
You know what? I'll meet you there.
Wait, don't you have finals?
Screw finals. I'd rather help a friend.
Holy shit. You're awesome. Seriously.
That's what they tell me. I'll book the room under my name. See you soon.
probably gonna regret this. But right now, you're all I need. I know, Marlon. 2 years sober and I can't even fall off the wagon in style. What's got you so... Hello? Who's there? Oh, God! Sharon! Sorry. You can...
Jesus! I finally gnawed off, and you try to bludgeon me to death with a... What, you bake now?
You broke in to my home.
You left the window open. Bike blew a tire, the first mile. I lost my sons. Been scrambling ever since. I just needed someplace to rest. Take a shower.
Get dressed. You're leaving. Now.
What? Wait, Paul!
That motel, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And now you and your goddamn sons.
What we've done is unforgivable. I know.
Tell that to Joyce's kid. The little boy your son left without a mama.
You have to believe me. If I could turn back the clock...
You didn't come here to apologize.
I didn't know where else to go.
Give yourself up. Explain it was a burglary that went wrong.
Throw myself at their mercy? You and me both know it's gone too far for that.
Time was I used to dream of you showing up in my bed. But this... Christ.
Look at me. I've been living like a damn stray, sleeping in ditches, eating from dumpsters. Last night, some hobo meth head tried to slice my belly with a box cutter.
It's always the same with you. Give Paul a sob story till you get what you want. Well, I'm done.
Sob story? You think I'd do this to myself?
Sharon, you're all over the news. Didn't say nothing about Tyler, though. You say you lost him?
That damn bike. Cops were on our tails. He held him off. Told me to meet him at that old church out by Greenbell. 2 nights I waited. Don't know where he is, but after what he saw them do to Dale, my beautiful Dale, he'll stay one step ahead. I know he will. Sorry.
And Jay, he got away too, right?
I don't know if he's got the strength to make it. I pray he does. For the love of God, please let him be okay. All this for a few $1,000s. Just enough to stop those thugs killing us. All because of Bear. Damn him. We both had dreams once, remember? I was gonna expand the bar, make it profitable. And what about that coast-to-coast motorcycle trip you always said you were gonna do? Is this how you saw your life turning out?
Until a few days ago, yes. Me and Marlon, we were doing just fine.
If a cat is all you have, then you ain't happy.
Hey, he's a great cat.
You're lying to yourself, Paul. Even Marlon can see it.
Why are you even here? Talking hypotheticals. You're a wanted woman. You gotta leave. Get out of town.
You know, Bear always said he'd take me away from Two Rock. Dante loved me for a while, too.
Sharon, back then, everyone loved you.
You once told me I always choose the wrong guy.
Well, I was young and stupid enough to think you'd listen.
And I was young and stupid enough to think I knew better. Should have been with you from the start.
It wouldn't have worked.
Don't be so sure. You've always been a good friend. When those thugs showed up at our door, when I had no one else to turn to, you were the one who stepped up.
Now, wait a minute. If you're talking about...
You knew we were sinking. But coming up with the code to Dante's safe, that was...
If I'd known what would... Oh, Jesus, I'd never have given... Oh, God. Oh, hell.
Think we could both use a drink. Don't you?
Every part of me is screaming, yes. But if I taste one sip of that...
Paul, I'm so sorry. That was... I should have known better. Look, nobody knows your part in this, and I swear it'll stay that way. But, and I hate saying this, I need your help.
Or what? You gonna tell the cops?
No. I wouldn't betray a friend. I mean, sure, you could end up in jail because of all this. And so could I. But there's a way out. For both of us. That book of his? I looked a bit closer. It's not just bribes. Dante's been taking money from criminals and funneling it into a single offshore account. The cash in his safe, that was just his cut. The real money's in a bank in Belize. And the details are right here. No name, no ID. All a person's gotta do is walk in, hand over the password, and walk out with the money. Can't be me. They catch one whiff of me and I'm locked up for life, but you. Then we expose Dante for what he is. Karma. Payback, call it what you like. And by the time his world crumbles, we'll be long gone. Look, you say us being together wasn't meant to be. But I say this is our chance to change that. You can stay here in Two Rock and drink yourself into oblivion, or we can live together in paradise.
You do realize if we do this, we disappear. You'll never be able to see your boys again.
That doesn't mean I can't help them. At some point, I'll find a way. You threw me a lifeline once. Now it's my turn. Come with me. Please, Paul, just listen to me.
I've listened, but the answer is no. I can't do it.
Expecting anyone?
No.
Hey, cuz, it's me. Open up.
Shit, it's Dante.
Fancy seeing you here.
You actually came.
Well, you sounded like a lost puppy. Can I come in? I thought you wanted to sleep.
I didn't want them to have to make the bed.
I took $200 from my dad's emergency fund. I also brought you a change of clothes. And tomorrow morning, I can drive you to the bus station and get you a ticket to wherever you want. And then we're even, okay?
Even? You don't owe me anything.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I'm pretty sure I aced my history final.
You might be the nicest person I ever met.
I promise. I'm not that nice.
Then why are you helping me?
Look, if someone accused me of something I didn't do, my brother would have been right there in my corner. But when he was in trouble, I couldn't help him. So, if I can help you somehow, what's wrong?
It's just, if you hadn't come, I'd have nobody now.
Can you go to your family? To your mom, maybe?
She ain't my mom. And my brothers ain't my brothers. They told me the night I met you. My real mom was some aunt. I don't know who my dad was.
Oh, Dean. That must feel terrible.
I just don't even know who I am anymore. I wish they hadn't told me.
Except then, you'd be living a lie. Maybe from now on, family isn't the people you were born with. Maybe it's the people you choose. I saw that on a t-shirt.
It's a good t-shirt.
That's not your room.
Like hell it's not. My daughter's in there.
Oh my god. How did he find me?
You see this? That's my credit card that she used to book this room. Now, open the door or I'm calling the police.
Dad?
What are you doing? Who else is here?
Did you fucking follow me? How did you—
think I don't get a fraud alert when someone uses my card out of state? Now, answer the question. What are you doing in a Salt Lake City hotel?
It's none of your business.
What are you using? Is it meth? Ketamine? Guys, no! Vanessa, do you want to turn out like your brother? Living a secret life? Lying all the time? Until some cold morning you're wheeled into a morgue?
Oh, sure. Let's blame him for his death. He was hit by a drunk driver.
At 4 in the morning. With enough shit in his system to kill a... You know what? No. I'm not doing this. You're coming home, and that's that.
Well, can I at least pee first?
Do what you have to.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? Hurry!
You! Vanessa! You're making a huge mistake!
We need to get out of here.
You mean together?
Well, I'm not just gonna abandon you. Know how to start a car without the key?
You mean hotwire it? Dale showed me once. This is different, but I think it's these ones.
Vanessa! It can't be.
911, what's your emergency?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I think my daughter just ran off with a fugitive.
Thanks for taking over.
I told you it's cool. I love driving. I should have done this ages ago. Run away from home.
We should keep our eyes peeled. Your dad's gonna be looking for you.
He didn't see the car, and it'll be a while before anyone reports it stolen. So, you're really going to Canada?
They got more protected lands than all 50 states combined, remember? I can fish, hike, live in the forest. The only thing is, how to get in.
Well, my brother had a friend who moved to Idaho Falls. I bet he'd help us with gas money. Plus, he's really good with fake IDs.
Idaho? That's a long way for you.
I've got all weekend. We can stop in town for some clothes and call Todd from a payphone. Could you hand me my cigarettes? I wish my mom had done this. Spread her wings before she couldn't anymore.
What happened to her?
Officially, the big C in her pancreas. The doctor said it was just bad luck. I say it's what happens when you spend your life doing what someone tells you instead of standing up for who you are.
Your dad? He was tough on her?
On all of us. I still can't believe he followed me to Utah.
My pa was scary because you couldn't predict him. Yours is scary because you know exactly what he's gonna do.
You mean come after me?
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. He must be flipping his fucking lid right now. His little girl stealing a car? What's the worst thing you've ever done in your life?
Probably that burglary I told you about.
Right. Your big crime. What were your friends trying to steal anyway?
Money.
That's it? Not like some Picasso or a plasma TV?
They didn't need a TV. They needed cash. Your brother's friend.
Huh?
Do you really think he'll help me?
I never said he'd help you, but he'll help me.
I said, open up.
If he finds me, we're both fucked. Tell him to go away. Stall him. Anything.
I know you're in there. I see your damn car outside, Paul. Come on, get your shit together. Coming in.
Sorry. Hi,
What's with the kiddie bike out front?
Yeah. Just fixing it up for Joyce's kid. Not much, but after what he's been through.
Right. Got some of your stuff they saved from the fire. Tools and whatnot. I thought you might need them.
Thanks.
Jeez. It's darker than a dungeon in here. Look, didn't mean for that to become such a clusterfuck. Holtz opened a big can of worms when they stole from me. If I don't get everything back, I'm just as screwed as they are. So, you got any plans now that the motel's gone? Or are you just gonna shut yourself away forever like Grandma did?
Not giving it much thought, you know.
My neighbor Jerry's looking for an extra pair of hands in his hardware store. I'll get you the number. Oh, look at this little man-eater. If my Aunt Cletus gets a whiff of you, oh boy, me'll be in the doghouse, huh? Well, you look like I feel. I bet we could both use a coffee, right? Sit down, I get it. When I first joined the department, Sheriff Wilson assigned me coffee duty. Had to make a pot every morning. Oh, that guy was fucking picky. Yeah. Back then, I believed it was about making a difference. But being a good guy ain't always so simple. Because when you got some crazy asshole and you can't tell if he's holding a Bible or a gun, what do you do? Cuz, talking to you.
You knew I was in the motel that night. Did it even cross your mind to ask about me?
If you mean that I think it was a good idea to remind three bloodthirsty bastards that they were holding the sheriff's own cousin hostage, then frankly, no, I did not. You, sure you're okay? You look a little jumpy there.
Sorry. Wasn't expecting company.
Yeah, guess not. So, little birdie told me you were at the station earlier. You talking to those fellas from the DA's office?
Just, you know, asking what I could remember about the motel and all that stuff with the bus.
They wanted your opinion on whether I'd lost my damn mind, didn't they?
It was a lot of questions. I can't...
And what was your professional opinion?
I said you did what you had to do.
I did what any cop would do. Protect lives. I made a tactical decision. Those bastards were about to head to Mexico with a bus full of hostages. I fucking did something. Now the whole thing's turned into a pissing match over jurisdiction. Goddamn FBI involved. Even Becky hates my guts. Give those Holt boys their blessing when they broke into my house. You know that?
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do my best by her, but guess it'll never be enough. Hmm? Know you smoke menthols?
Trying to quit. You know how hard it is, though.
Yeah? Yeah. Once you let a bad thing get its hooks into you, it'll never let go. Say, I never thanked you for getting me a discount on that office safe. It's the same model they put in the rooms at the motel, right?
That's right.
Yeah. That's funny. After those Holt boys broke in, I found a slip of paper with some numbers on it. Now, how do you think they knew about that factory override?
Maybe you wrote it down somewhere and someone got a hold of it.
Oh, somebody definitely wrote it down. And I got a good idea who. Yeah, but one thing's for sure. Wherever Sharon Holt is, she ain't sipping margaritas on some tropical beach. Nope. In fact, I don't think she got too far at all. You know, I forgot how close you two used to be. Seeing as we're family, I'm gonna make this real easy for you. Where is she?
She's in the...
You murdered my son! Paul, you double-crossing snake!
You ain't going anywhere. I'm taking you in to answer for what you've done.
You and me both know that's not why you're taking me in.
No. Nuh-uh. Don't even start down that road.
Paul, come with me. It's not too late.
Gave me that safe. The same model you put in the motel rooms. Gave you the factory code. Where's my book? You have it. I know you do.
And you ain't getting it.
If I don't, I'm finished.
Don't worry. I'll make sure all the major newspapers get a copy as soon as I've emptied the account.
These people, you don't know who you're dealing with. Oh, no. Don't you understand? It's not my money! Paul, how could you do this to me?
She'll give you the book. We can do a deal, right? Let us go. We won't tell no one about the money.
What? Paul, it ain't over yet. We can make it. You'll never get this book.
I know she made you do this, Paul. Look, I'm giving you a get-out-of-jail card here. Now give me the gun.
After Nam, I swore I'd never hold one again. You know that.
Don't give me that flower power crap. Just give me the gun.
If you listen to him, you're a fool. He'll put us both away. No, no.
You used me once. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again, Sharon. We both know it's over. I'm sorry, Sharon. I didn't want anyone else getting hurt. You included.
You did the right thing.
Hey, Sheriff. Your Hope boy turned up in Utah with some girl in tow. FBI, you're at the zoo. Out.
This shirt! You sure we fit in?